We're live. This is going home inside the park. Home. Ah, funny. Don gets inside. Oh my God! Freaking calls, man. How to get out of my seat for that one.
Bo Nix on 3rd and 11. Bo slinging it down the field. Hot! Marvin Mims! He is gone! Touchdown Broncos! What a throw!
This telecast is copyrighted by me, Coleman Sports, for the private use of my audience. Any other use of this telecast, preventing any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this stream without my consent is prohibited. Any spamming, hating, spoiling, lurking is highly discouraged.
Freaking go! We found our freaking head coach, baby. He's back for the first time since stinking Stu Morrill. Your Utah State have finally found a loyal head coach. Let's go, baby. We're live to talk about it. If you're just barely coming on in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell because you do not want to miss upcoming streams. Utah State finally got their head coach for the future. Let's go. We're winning the Natty next year until proven otherwise. We're going to March Madness next year, and we're going to make a deep run. Just wait. Just wait. Pick Utah State as your Cinderella next year. Like, I'm just telling you right now, do it. Coach Calhoun is finalizing a deal to stay in Utah State. I have no idea what the deal is. I don't know how much, how many years. I'm hoping it's a while, and I hope it's a good amount of money. He could have easily took probably more money. He probably could have took more money. But he wants to finalize a deal, and he doesn't care about the money. He wants to stay here in Utah State. He is loyal. He wants to stay in Utah State, and he knows. He said at his post-game interview after losing to UCLA in the first round of March Madness, he said, I believe that we can win a chip. And that's what I love about Coach Calhoun, man. He ain't scared. He ain't scared of nothing. He's going to go out in the transfer portal, and he's going to get us some freaking dogs. Some dogs. I've already looked at some of the guys that have already gone in the transfer portal, both on our team and on other teams. We're going to go over that in this live stream as well, who we want out of the transfer portal. And we're going to go over some young guys coming in for Utah State as Utah State had their best recruiting class of all time this last year. We're getting some young guys from high school that are going to be freaking dogs, man. We just got to hit on the transfer portal, and I believe Coach Calhoun, in 2 to 3 years, he's going to make a deep run in March Madness. We're going to freaking championship. I don't care what anyone says. Coach Calhoun believes, and I believe. Aggie Nation believes. Let's freaking go, baby. We found our dang coach for the future. Let's get it. Let's go, Retro. How you feeling? Let's freaking go, baby. How you feeling? What's up? Let's go, baby. I'm gonna go into some players that have entered the transfer portal for teams that I've seen and our team as well. So because now that we got Coach Calhoun locked up, I don't know how many years. I don't know what the deal is. I just heard they're finalizing a deal right now, and it's happening. So I'm going to make probably a short or something when they come out with the deal of how long he's staying here. But for now, we know at least one more year, at least. So this is amazing. He's gonna go out. He's gonna get transfer portal guys. He's already recruited He's already got the best recruiting class in Utah State history. So future is bright here in Utah State, and we're gonna go over some, like I said, some guys that transferred. So for the Aggies, so far we've only heard about one player entering the transfer portal, which is good. So hopefully we can keep Mason Fossov. Dexter coming back for one more. Sorry, not Dexter. Drake's coming back for one more year. Allberry's coming back for 1 year. Little short guy. But we are losing Ian Martinez, of course, because he's a senior. We're losing Dexter Cano because he's a senior, and Aubin Gadarazzi, who he's kind of weak. I ain't gonna lie, in the paint. So if we can go get a big man in the transfer portal, we're also We're probably gonna lose Isaac Johnson. He's probably gonna go to a smaller school because he was so good a couple years ago in that March Madness win, and then I don't know what happened this year. He got sick a couple times. He had a knee injury. So, good luck to Isaac Johnson because he's transferring out of Utah State. He's probably gonna go to somewhere smaller. But what's up, Kenny? Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? Big news for me. Yeah. So Isaac Johnson's the only one I heard about that's pretty much entering the transfer portal for Utah State. Now there's some guys we could go get from the Mountain West. They're probably going to go to bigger schools, but if we could somehow get them, that'd be crazy. The first guy, Mountain West Player of the Year. I think, looking back, I don't think he should have won Mountain West Player of the Year. I think Clifford should have won it. But Donovan Dent from New Mexico, he's entering the transfer portal. They're losing like a bunch of seniors. I think they're losing like 3 or 4 seniors in New Mexico. So Donovan Dent is just looking in the transfer portal to see. We'll see if he's probably going to go to a way bigger school. But if Utah State could get him, he's only a junior this upcoming year. Put him next to Mason Fossov, who's also only a junior. Because if we get Donovan Dent, Mason's going to stay for sure. Imagine those two. Oh, imagine those two. The two, they literally. I don't even think you guys understand this. Donovan Dent and Mason Fossov had the most steals in the Mountain West. The most steals. We put them on the same team. We can get out and run. We can get out there and get fast points. You saw freaking Mason Fossov in the tournament game. He freaking carried Utah State against UCLA. He's the only one that woke up that morning. I swear. I'm here, but I'm also dead tired. Okay. But yeah, Mason Fossov carried us in the first round. He was the only one doing anything. He dropped like 20 on UCLA. Nobody else wanted to wake up or do anything. So we get Donovan Dent, who also gets a bunch of steals and just gets out in transition. He can also shoot threes. We get him in the transport. That'd be nice. Nick Davison, big man we need a freaking big man because our big men are weak. I'm glad we're losing Gadarazzi. He was good in the non-conference games, but once again, the conference play and he played against bigger bigs. He was weak in defense. I ain't gonna lie. His offense was okay, but his defense was weak. So we get some big guys next to Isaac Davis, who's going to be a sophomore now. He's going to get more minutes because coach loves Isaac Davis, and I do too. He committed to BYU, and then he said no. And yeah, Isaac Davis can be great for us. He's not tall enough to be like a center, but we could definitely put him at power forward. Put some big centers by him. Ooh, that would be a nasty front court. But we definitely need some big guys. We got Templin coming back, hopefully. Hopefully he does a transfer. But yeah, hopefully he can retain some of these guys. Templin, Mason Fossov, Tucker Anderson, who's a great shooter. Of course, Allberry and Drake, who got one more year of eligibility. Hopefully we can keep these guys and add to it. But Nick Davison from Nevada, a big man who's really skilled at the big man position, can shoot threes and can drive in, and he's got great paint moves and he's great. He can shoot. Nick Davison would be nice on Aggies. I ain't gonna lie. I wish, because he's a great shooter and just a skilled, all around skilled big man. He's like a Walmart Jokic. I wouldn't mind him. So we'll see what we do in the transfer portal. But yeah, we saw what he did last year. He brought in some some decent players. Gatarazzi, Dexter Cano. Yeah, and he brought some good young guys in. Jordy Barnes, some Isaac Davis. He actually recruited, stole him from BYU. After he committed there. Yeah, and then of course Coach Calhoun with the stinking recruiting from high school, man. Like from high schools, he's been great. Best recruiting class in Utah State history this year. We're getting a point guard. Drake Allen's younger brother. I want to say it's Jax Allen or something like that. He's coming on over, but he's serving a 2-year mission, so he won't be here for another 3 years. But will be great. Tossie from he's coming over from this 4-star recruit we're getting from Arizona. Tossie, I've seen his highlights. He's nasty, bro. He's really good at driving in, dunking on people, and like him next to Mason would be cracked. And he's not a bad 3-point shooter either. Like, so we get him, or we are getting him, so that's gonna be great. Or he's got some height too on him as well. He's like a good 4 or 5 inches taller than Mason. Like, he's gonna be nasty. We're gonna have some. I think we're gonna have some height this year because Tucker Anderson also has some height at the small forward position. Plus Tossie, plus Mason. Like, we gotta get height though because Albury's coming back next year. So and he's short. He's like 6'3" point guard. So we need some height. But I trust Calhoun to go out and get some guys from transfer portals, recruit some guys. We need some freaking height on this team, and we not just height because we had Gatarazzi, he had height, but we need somebody that has height and that has meat on their bones, because we need some. We just need dogs, man. Like, go get out like Templin. I like Templin. He's got height. He's got muscle. Gatarazzi was just weak. We saw that Templin started in the March Madness game, and I liked that. So we gotta go get another big guy because, yeah, I like Templin though. Gives us that energy, and I don't know about you, about all the Aggie fans out there, but I know his Templin started a couple games because coach didn't really like Gatarazzi's defense and he wanted some energy in the starting lineup. If we get a good big man to start for us, I think Templin would be nasty off the bench. Like, of course, he came off the bench most this year, and I actually liked him off the bench. But once it got towards March, I was like, yeah, we got to take Gatarazzi out. And then we did for the March Madness. And you could tell we definitely had more energy to start the game with Templin out there. And then once Gatarazzi got out there, it was bad. But I think if we get a big guy that can start, we can put Templin on the bench, bring us some energy off the bench because our bench is nasty. We got Tucker Anderson. We got who else? Drake Allen came off the bench. Like, our bench is nice, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, are we still good for that tier list later? The chocolate bar one? Yeah, I'll probably come out with the chocolate bar one or something. But I'll be live for Cubs and Braves here in 50 minutes ish. So yeah, but I'll definitely come out with the chocolate bar tier list or something. I don't know. We'll see. I came out with the chips one. If you guys want to, you can watch that live stream. It's like an hour long though, so you might want to just skip to the end, and I recap all of them, so you can just skip to the end and stuff. But I did an MLB one as well, and yeah, so did an NHL tier list as well. Yeah. So yeah. Coleman, I'm going to message you on Snap. Okay, bet Cameron. Bet. I'm also doing upcoming streams. First of all, yeah, Cubs and Braves today. Wednesday, did I schedule a stream for Wednesday? I'm trying to think. I don't think I did. Thursday, of course, opening day at 8:10 p.m. Mountain Time. Against Cubs and Diamondbacks. We'll be streaming that one. Friday, I don't think I scheduled. Yeah, I didn't schedule a stream for Friday. Saturday, Utah Hockey Club and Blackhawks I got scheduled. So Yeah. Friday I might do Jazz and Nuggets. We'll see. Maybe we can slip Colby on here because he's a Nuggets fan, But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, do a college basketball one tier list. That would take forever, bro. That would be like 4 hours. But if I did do a college basketball one, I'd probably just do like the main big conferences like ACC, all that, Big 12, Big 10, and then add the Mountain West, of course, because I got to. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably just do the big conferences. Get rid of the small little whack and WCC or whatever that is, But do all. Bro, that would take like 4 hours if I did all the D1 teams. That'd be crazy. And a lot of them would go in like meh. I'm gonna add another. I think I'm gonna add another tier because I did love, like, hate, despise. That's only 4. I need like a middle tier that says like mid or something or like because I don't have a middle tier. I should have added that in all of mine, but it's whatever. If I do come out with a college basketball one, I'm gonna add another tier in the middle. So you're doing Saturday against the Blackhawks, I think. Whenever we play the Blackhawks, isn't it Saturday? I'm pretty sure it is. Blackhawks. Yeah. They suck, so we better win. We lost to them somehow last time. I don't know how. The winner wins the series because we beat them the first game of the year. But yeah. Okay, just Big East and ACC. No, I'll do big ones like Pac-12, Big East, ACC. Yeah, I can do those. And then Big 10, Big 12, Mountain West, like all the big ones. But I'm not gonna do like the Big Sky. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, Coach Calhoun's staying here. Let's get it. I'm excited for the future, man. Like, cause y'all don't even understand these guys that are on the team. Like, most of them got recruited from him, and they're gonna stay. Like, they like Coach Calhoun and Mason Possible. He didn't get recruited by Coach Calhoun, but those two have a big connection. Like, I'm pretty sure Mason Foster got recruited by I don't even think he got recruited by Danny Sprinkle. I think he got I think he got recruited, not committed. I think he got recruited by what's his face that's coaching VCU now, freaking Odom. Pretty sure Odom recruited Mason. I don't think Danny did, which is crazy. I believe. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So Coleman, see if UConn has recruited anyone yet. Oh, they probably have. I'm just hoping we can go get some people out of the transfer portal because I think we could go get some good names in the transfer portal. We'd have to get lucky though. Like, obviously, we're not going to get Donovan Dent, because he's going to go to a bigger school. But if we could get Nick Davison from who is with Nevada, that's a good skilled big man. That'd be nice. But we'll see. I just don't see Utah State going out and getting somebody from a different Mountain West school. Because that like hardly happens. But you never know because Nevada's not going to Pac-12. We are. So Nick Davison might want a better conference, better competition, better conference. Yeah. So I'm excited for this upcoming year. We're going to the Pac-12. It's going to be great. I'm really not that scared of anybody now. Colorado State, of course, is losing. They're losing guys. They're losing They just lost their head coach. Colorado State just lost their head coach. He's going to Minnesota. So they are also losing, I believe, their best player, Clifford. I'm pretty sure he's a senior. So they're losing him. And if he's not a senior, he'll probably just transfer to Minnesota and go with what's his name? So and they're losing like 3 other seniors. I don't think Colorado State's going to be a threat anymore for us. Like, and they were really only a threat for us this year. Like, really. And then Nevada. Who else is coming over to Pac-12? Boise State. I'm not scared of them. We own them. We own Boise State. We're the big brothers. For basketball, they own us in football, but we're not going to talk about that. So we own Boise State. I'm not scared of San Diego State anymore. They kind of fell off. Now they got some young guys that I'm kind of scared of, but not really. That freshman is too skinny. And then who else? New Mexico's losing quite a bit of seniors. I'm not scared of them at all. They're frauds this year. I don't care if they won one first round game. It was an upset. Like, okay, cool. And they might be losing Donovan Dent too, which is crazy. Like, they're losing like 3 or 4 seniors now. Donovan Dent's transferring, so in the transfer portal. But if we can retain Mason Fawcett, I think we'll be in good shape. If we retain Mason Fawcett, freaking Drake Allen, Albury, and all these guys, but Templin, Tucker Anderson, yeah. But I'm not. Who else is moving over? I said Boise, New Mexico, San Diego State. Oh yeah, Colorado State. I already talked about them. I think that's all. So, and then the teams already in the Pac-12. Oregon State. I'm not scared of them. I'm really not scared of them. If we can beat them in football, we can beat them in basketball. We're better at basketball, and they're better at football, Loki. So I'm not scared of Oregon State at all. Is Colorado in that conference? They're not a basketball school. I ain't scared of them. I'm trying to think if they are. There's a couple teams that are like in the Pac-12. Like there's like 2 that are in the Pac-12 already. I don't know. And then Gonzaga. Oh yeah, Gonzaga. Duh. That's the one team I'm scared of. Like, us and Gonzaga are gonna be at the top next year. Just wait. That's the only team I'm scared of is Gonzaga. That's literally it. I'm not scared of no other teams going into the Pac-12. No. Oregon State, no, not scared. But yeah, Gonzaga is going to be our biggest competition in the Pac-12. That's going to be interesting. Will that turn into a rivalry? Probably. That's going to be a great rivalry. Utah State and Gonzaga. Oh, that's going to be, especially when we get better recruits and stuff, and we get better. Now, obviously, Gonzaga is going to be first place in the Pac-12 next year, and we're going to be like second or third, in my opinion. But that's because they're right now they're way better. Like, Gonzaga is way better than us. But we're just barely getting in the Pac-12. They've been in the Pac-12, so or they were in the WCC or something before, but they've been good. They get NBA, they produce NBA talent and stuff. So obviously, first year we'll probably be getting destroyed by Gonzaga both times, but give it a couple years. Transfers are going to see that we're in the Pac-12 now, and they're going to be like, oh yeah. And it's not going to take 1 year to get better. Like, it might. We might be really good in a couple of years. I think 1 to 2 years of playing in the Pac-12 is going to get a lot better. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm glad he's staying. Coach Calhoun lives in the exact same city as me, near Logan, but a different city. I live in a valley that has like 10 cities within 30 minutes of each other. Maybe not even that. Like 20 minutes. But he lives in the same city as me, up on the hill that way. Not close to me, not that close to me, but he in the same cities, but not really close. If that makes sense. He's all the way on the top of the hill, probably somewhere, freaking mansion or something. But he does live in the same city as me, so that's pretty cool. I may or may not have. I may or may have not put a gun to his throat and held him hostage. No, I'm joking. No, I know a guy that plays basketball with me every Tuesday. Hopefully, he comes tonight so I can see him because I want to talk to him about what he thinks because this guy that plays basketball with me, he actually, when Coach Calhoun was coaching in Ohio for Youngstown State, he was his neighbor. He was his neighbor in Ohio, and then he moved to Utah. Like this guy that plays basketball with me, he moved to Utah. He's in the same lives in the same city as me, plays basketball with me every Tuesday. And he moved to Utah about a year before Calhoun did. And then guess what? Calhoun moves to Utah and they're neighbors again. Like, what are the chances that they're neighbors in Ohio? They both move over to Utah, just like northern Utah too, like not even Salt Lake or anything. They both move there and they're neighbors again. Like, what are the chances? That's crazy. So he's been talking to me about Coach Calhoun and stuff, and he's like, I hope he stays and all this, and like, I bet he's really happy now because he's probably talking to him right now. Nah, I don't know. I think they're working on a deal. He's probably at freaking the university right now, actually talking to people. But yeah. So I know a guy that knows Calhoun, which is pretty cool. So maybe we'll get him on here. You know, that'd be cool. Wouldn't that be sick, y'all? If that'd be cool. Because I know guys that know him. So imagine if I got him on the pod. Like, imagine if I got him on a live stream. That'd be sick. But yeah. So it'd be cool though. I know guys that know him, so it'd be cool if I got him on the pod. But we'll see. If I try to get him on the pod, y'all, like on the freaking channel, would that be fire? If I try to get Coach Calhoun on here, dude, just imagine. Oh my gosh, stupid alarm. Just imagine like one side, it's me, like over here, and then Coach Calhoun is right here. Aggie court in the background. Oh, imagine. That'd be sick. But yeah. I'm gonna end this stream. Get ready for the Cubs and the Braves last stinking spring training game. So until next time, it's been your favorite ginger. Coach Calhoun is staying. He's back. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace. Be